La'el Collins watch? Well, it's officially on. Hi again, everybody. I'm James Rapien of allbengals.com and Cincinnati Bengals Talk. Happy Friday, where everybody, well, you got your glasses on, maybe you got your binoculars, you are looking for the latest on La'el Collins. Well, we have it, and we're going to have it throughout the day. I wanted to give you a quick update here on CBT before I head down to Paul Brown Stadium. La'el Collins is in Cincinnati. La'el Collins is meeting with the Bengals, and there's optimism that a deal could get done. Now, there's a lot of things that need to happen from the medical side of things to simply meeting with Joe Burrow and Zac Taylor and his former coach, Frank Pollack, who coached him during his first 3 years in the league as a member of the Dallas Cowboys coaching staff from 2015 to 2017. But this is the Bengals' focus. And Collins got to Cincinnati late Thursday night, wasn't able to make a dinner that included Ted Karras, Alex Cappa, Joe Burrow, and others at Jeff Ruby's precinct. But the Bengals are focused. They're zoned in on La'el Collins. Can they solidify the right tackle position? That's certainly something that would bode well, would go a long way towards keeping Joe Burrow upright. And I'm monitoring my phone. If you see me look down, it's because, well, I'm just making sure there's no other news. But we knew that this was going to happen. We knew that there was a planned dinner. I think his flight simply got delayed, so didn't make the dinner. Is in Cincinnati right now, is at Paul Brown Stadium as we speak, and we're going to head down there shortly. But I think there's a lot of optimism around the league that a deal gets done. That being said, there are other teams that are interested. The Patriots and Dolphins, according to various reports, interested. So if you're the Bengals and you want Collins after everything, after the medicals and everything, you want to get it done today. You don't want him to leave and go elsewhere so he can be courted. And so the Bengals were able to close the deal on a Friday last year with Riley Reef. Can they do the same with a guy who's 28 years old and should be in the smack dab middle of his prime, and La'el Collins? We'll keep you up to date on that. A few other updates. JC Tretter, doesn't sound like the Bengals are going to be in on him, at least not as of now. So Ted Karras, who expected to get introduced on Friday, will be their center for the foreseeable future. Now, things could change with the draft. Who knows? Maybe they pivot. But right now, the focus is on Collins. So I know there's a lot of interest in JC Tretter from fans. I don't see that happening. I think their focus, again, is strictly on La'el Collins and getting a deal done today. Wouldn't be shocked if Hayden Hurst officially signs his one-year contract with the Bengals. Someone told me that he's on his way to Cincinnati. We'll see if he can get that done. I know there's some concern about Alex Cappa signing his deal. I expect that to be signed on Friday as well. So the Bengals moving in the right direction. And then one other thing that we haven't really talked about, and Malik Wright of the Right Way Sports Network had this first. Jarran Reed, the defensive tackle from Kansas City, is in town visiting the Bengals. And I think that's quite interesting because that could be a three tech, a guy who could get some pass rush up the gut for the Bengals. Also, Larry Ogunjobi failed his physical for the Bears, and they won't be signing him. So that's another name to monitor. Really bummed for him. He was going to sign a 3-year, $40.5 million deal, according to reports. Instead, remains a free agent. And really good dude. Hope he lands on his feet, and who knows, maybe he gets healthy and the Bengals are one of the suitors down the line. But certainly there wasn't the money to do that and bring back B.J. Hill, especially with the Bengals right now focused on the offensive line. The Bengals also brought back, we didn't have this yesterday because we had already done a couple of updates for you, and I didn't want to just come on to talk to you about Eli Apple. Eli Apple back on a 1-year, $4 million deal. I like it. It's fine. You shore up that secondary with the guys that you started. He made 15 starts last year, and so I don't think the plan is necessarily for him to start. I think the Bengals are still in the cornerback market and free agency and obviously in the draft, but bringing back Eli Apple at that number, certainly respectable. We're going to have everything for you. Any news, any updates at allbengals.com and right here on Cincinnati Bengals Talk. So basically what I try to say, Cincinnati Bengals Talk is the vehicle where we're going to update you on the latest stuff. We're going to give you videos. We're going to give you updates like this. And when I head down to Paul Brown Stadium, you're going to get a video, maybe 2 more on Friday with updates, depending on what happens or doesn't happen. That being said, allbengals.com, go there for your one-stop shop for quick updates, quick articles on your phone, on your tablet, PC, and then we'll have the latest for you in video form right here on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. And for our channel coordinator, Andrew Fox Miller, I'm James Rapien signing off for now, right here on Cincinnati Bengals Talk.